Alright, so Luke chapter 14, verse 7. We're here in Babylon, New York. And of course, they'll have the landscapers come out and make a bunch of noise, but oh well. In verse 7, and he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them, so now he's going to speak a parable again. In verse 8, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. But these guys, they always want to get the best seat in the house, because they think who they are, right? Because who's he talking to? The Pharisees, the lawyers, and all these, doctors of the law. They think who they are. Like these pastors think who they are. Like the other day, oh, you didn't come to me first before you came. You're not even a pastor. You're an apostate pastor. You're a false prophet. I don't need to run anything by you. You're not of God. People think who they are. Just because you're in a church, it doesn't mean anything. You can call anything you want a church. Doesn't mean it's a church from God. Right? So Jesus is telling these guys, there may be a more honorable man that comes than you. In verse 9, and he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. They don't think who you are. You want to sit at the best seat in the house, right? And then the owner comes in with a better person, higher status than you, and kicks you out of your seat, and you're back down to the lowest while everybody's watching you take the walk of shame. In verse 10, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. Right? You go in there as a humble, sit in the lowest place, and you don't want to be, have the best seat in the house, whether you think who you are. He said, take the lowest seat. So when the owner comes and say, hey, no, come up here, I want you to have a better seat, then you won't be, everybody say, oh, well, who is this guy? He's giving him a better seat.